Guys, I have to be honest with you.
That's suspicious.
I have zero idea about the K-pop culture, or had zero idea. First, I was going to do a Korean food video, but then when I started researching about it, I fell into an internet hole that somehow related Korean food to K-pop. And then I thought, instead of just making a plain Korean food video, why not make a Kpop Idols favorite Korean food video? So I delved a little deeper into the K-pop world, and now I know this much about them. That doesn't show you my age. I don't know what will. By the time the whole K-pop sensation came to India, I was way too busy getting my life out of a shithole, you know. So I just never really got into it. Almost all of the K-pop idols are really huge foodies, and the one reason behind it is that Korean food is so amazing. So here are the timestamps. Jump to the one you want to watch and let's get started. The first recipe we are starting with is a ramen video because of course we had to start Korean food with ramen. That recipe is by Jungkook from BTS. BTS is the first K-pop group that I learnt about around 3 to 4 years ago when their song Dynamite went really viral, and that song is so catchy, I could not get it out of my head. And today we are making Jungkook's Bulguri Ramen. It's a mixture of buldak ramen and Neoguri ramen, which is like hot chicken and seafood ramen. And the recipe he shared himself over Twitter, I think. I could not find any Neoguri anywhere here, not even on Amazon. So I replaced it with Bulldak's seafood ramen. The procedure to make Jungkook's Bulguri ramen is pretty easy. First, you boil 650 milliliters of water and add an entire packet of the chicken buldak seasoning packet and half of the seafood ramen seasoning packet. Mix it and then add both of the noodle bricks. Let the noodles cook, let the broth evaporate, and then transfer it to a bowl. Add a tablespoon of sesame oil and garnish with the toppings that are available with the ramen. And it's ready. I mean, I knew Jungkook was a great singer and dancer, but who knew he was such a great ramen maker? The chicken flavor is kind of complementing the seafood flavor, but the seafood flavor is not too in your face, not too spicy either. My next introduction to K-pop was done by Blackpink by their song Ice Cream with Selena Gomez. When I was doing research about the whole K-pop culture and how these idols are in training, I found out the horrible reality behind it. How tortured these poor girls are. They have a formula to calculate their appropriate weight, which is their height in centimeters minus 120. So every girl has to be less than 50 kgs.
Wow.
And the amount of cosmetic surgeries they have to have. Some of these girls are like 18, 19 years old. Anyway. Rosé is the member of the girl group Blackpink, and she recently released her own solo album with the first song being Aperture. That song is another earworm. It has been stuck in my head for so long now. In a video with Vogue USA, she made her favorite dish, kimchi fried rice.
That's how you make kimchi fried rice.
She loves cilantro and likes to put sugar on her kimchi fried rice, which is a little bit weird to me, but we'll see.
Like a whole side of cilantro. And sugar. Sugar, my mom told me not to put it in, but it makes the whole thing so much better.
The recipe also includes spam, but I don't eat pork, so I skipped it. First, you add some oil to a wok. The bottle says caution, pungent smell. Open over sink as it may splatter. Oh my god. What am I getting myself into? Wow, it smells really good. Then chop up some kimchi and add to it. Saute it for 10 to 15 seconds. Add a tablespoon of gochujang paste and saute it until it is completely mixed. Add the day-old rice. Top with some more kimchi liquid. Mix it. Sprinkle some sugar on top. Top with lots of cilantro. And it's ready. The kimchi flavor goes so well with the gochujang flavor. Like it's fermented, sweet, spicy, sour from the kimchi. Out of all the research I have done, Stray Kids has emerged as my favorite K-pop group.
Hello everyone, we are Stray Kids.
And that is because of Felix. He is an absolute nut and also massively talented. Like, the range of his voice is insane.
Another me.
So obviously I had to make his favorite one, which is KFC, Korean fried chicken.
I love fried chicken.
And if there are any K-pop fans out there who are watching, can you please comment and let me know why does each group have so many members? I mean, my master's elective classes had less people in them. I am using boneless, skinless chicken thighs, adding half a teaspoon of salt and pepper, 4 to 5 minced garlic cloves and half inch ginger grated. Mix all of this and let it sit in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. For the frying batter, take equal parts all-purpose flour and potato starch. To that, add 1 teaspoon each of salt, garlic powder and baking soda. Mix it and transfer half of the batter to another bowl. To that, add half a cup of water or until it becomes a buttermilk consistency. The specialty about Korean fried chicken is that it is fried twice. So coat the marinated chicken first in all-purpose flour, then drench it in the wet batter, then coat it in the dry batter. Make sure each and every part of the chicken is coated with the dry batter and then fry it in super hot oil for 5 to 7 minutes. After the frying is done, place it on a wire rack. Raise the temperature of the frying oil and fry it for the second time for 2 to 3 minutes until the outer coating becomes super golden brown. Once the frying of the chicken is done, we are going to coat it with a spicy gochujang sauce. This is another specialty of Korean fried chicken. Bring this to a simmer until sauce coats the back of the spoon. Let this sauce come to room temperature. Coat the fried chicken with it thoroughly, garnish with some sesame seeds and spring onion greens. And it's done! Even after applying the sauce, the chicken is so crunchy. If this were American fried chicken or the regular KFC, this would have gotten soggy by now. The trick here is the potato starch. And the gochujang sauce is also so balanced. I get it, Felix. I get why you love this. The last K-pop idol is the one I can identify with the most. Jisoo is from Blackpink and her love for chicken skewers is so immense that she made a song about it.
닭꼬치, 꼬치, 닭꼬치. 닭꼬치 먹고 싶어. 닭꼬치가 너무 먹고 싶다. 닭꼬치.
That kind of passion for chicken is what I identify with. She also loves plain white rice and the simplicity of it is what I love the most. For Jisoo's favorite chicken skewer, I am making a teriyaki based sauce and the same sauce is going to be the marinade too. Thinly slice the boneless skinless chicken thighs. For the marinade, it is 1/4 cup of soya sauce, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, pepper and gochujang powder, 3 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 inch ginger and 10 cloves of garlic smashed, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Pour half of the marinade over it. Let it marinate for at least 2 hours and the rest of the marinade pour it in a heavy base pan and simmer it on a low flame until it becomes thick and should coat the back of the spoon. Skewer the chicken pieces. Sadly, my skewers are a little too big for my air fryer, so I used toothpicks. Skewer the chicken pretty close to each other, almost like you are sewing the chicken skin together. Air fry it at 200 degrees for 10 minutes. Flip it and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. While the chicken is hot, coat it with the reduced marinade sauce and it's done. It is so good. The few pieces that don't have sauce on it, even that is so good. If you want to make any of these recipes, all the written recipes will be in the description. Jisoo's recipe is the healthiest and easiest to make and it can be your easy air fryer weeknight dinner. Rosé's kimchi fried rice is also really good, but gochujang and kimchi are not easily available or not in the fridge all the time. Felix's recipe is what took the most time, but it was worth it. It's the kind of recipe that you make on a Sunday for a huge guest party. And Jungkook's ramen is the one that you make for midnight cravings. The only issue with that it is slightly expensive. But don't worry, I have a video where I have rated all the cheap ramens under $100 on taste, noodles and price range. It is linked here. Also check out my ramen playlist, which is in the description. Bye. Yes. You want to see? This is my cat. No, sorry. Go.